Okay, so does the door look exactly the same as the other one we went through? Just a simple old
Yes,
door.
except this one is locked with like just a basic mechanical lock, like key lock.
I can pick that for you.
I could pull door up.
If Tex can't
You
do
guys
it, I'm
can
sure.
you guys can actually hear sounds coming from the inside, and you don't even need to roll perception for this because it's very loud and it's clearly like moaning.
Yeah, she did
Sexy
say there's a
moaning?
couple in this room.
We should give them a few minutes.
Yeah, it won't take long by the sound of it.
Already.
Yeah, while they're distracted, I'm gonna quietly pick the lock.
Okay.
You're a
Roll for
creepy man,
voyeurism.
Tex.
Look in the keyhole.
What are all these rolls for?
Lockpicking's an extended test, so I just did 3 intervals, and you can let me know when I...
Yeah, you got it. That's correct. It's fine. Alright, so
So-
the door clicks after the second one, actually.
While he
And-
picks the lock, I am going to just move a little bit back and project my consciousness.
Into the room.
Yes.
Okay, so when you go into the room, you see the aura of what appears to be 2 metahumans of some kind. And yeah, they're doing stuff.
Warren, you're the GM, you have to describe.
I'm not fucking describing it.
Suddenly it becomes an erotic roleplay.
Are they
How
both
much-
male, both female, or one of each?
It's a female and a male.
Do I need to sense them?
Who's on
You can,
top?
you can sense them to try and learn stuff about them if you want to, yes.
I'll sense them.
The man is on top if you want.
Bear in mind when you ascend someone, you feel their feelings.
Yes.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
getting off on this right now?
This is what
This is for
Amber does.
the
Creepy.
guy,
Alright, so for sensing, what the fuck do you learn from that again?
and this is
Oh,
for the
everything.
girl.
But
Yeah,
that's
everything.
stable.
I'll ask
You
you.
really feel full right now.
Okay, well, you can ask me the questions.
Okay, so he
gender,
gets
blah blah blah.
the general state of
General
the
health.
subject's health, the general emotional state, whether they're mundane or awakened. So that's the first hit
So
threshold.
they're both mundane. One is a female human, one is a human male. Their dominant emotion is ecstasy. I think that's it, yeah.
Yep.
He gets their wear.
Either. Yeah.
They have no wear whatsoever.
Any of
Okay.
them have a disease?
One of them has syphilis.
Soon
the
both
other
of them will.
Really? He also gets if either of them are a technomancer.
Neither of them are technomancers.
Okay. Yeah, and any astral signatures on them if they've got any active spells or any shit like that.
No astral signatures.
Okay.
Though the room does have an astral signature that is not their own, but it has several of them. Like there's traces of astral, like at least maybe 12 different people in the last month or so are in that room.
That normal
Okay.
or
Yeah, because it's a commonly used room by a lot of people. So yeah, they've left traces.
They use the room for sex.
Get the UV light.
I'll
Yeah, these people have left traces too.
Looks
I'll
like
come back.
Jackson
I'll-
polyplating.
So I come back to my body. I look a little bit flush. Just step back once Tex is finishing
Was it as good for you as it was for them?
picking. You don't know what I did.
Oh, they know, Hario. Like you can bullshit that as much as you want, but they know. Deep down in their souls, they know.
Well, I'm actually going to
Tex,
try to
are you-
sneak into the room without them noticing.
Okay, well, do you open the door then? Yeah.
Yep, very
Send
quietly.
my drone in.
You have-
Fucking drone just hovers into the room.
You have
It's not
Oh
really
my
people.
god. Are you seriously sending it in?
Dude, they're gonna notice that. I can actually sneak in.
It's a fucking. It has
Wait, fly
helicopter
spy
fucking
is
radar
being
wing.
sent in. Bring out the fly
Yes,
spy.
you can send the fly spies in if you want. Do you want to do that?
Do
Okay.
it. That's what they're for.
This is where I'm gonna leave it for the
It's
rest
in the
of the
product
game.
description.
I'm gonna walk out to my bike. Fuck it.
Is this what you do in your fucking spare time? Like spy on people with your drone?
He's depressed, man. He needs something to perk his day.
Okay, well, there's your 2 drones. You can
Thank
decide
you.
what to do with them.
Okay, that's one here. I need a wide angle by here.
Wow.
He's done this before.
Hey, this could be pay data. We could
Yeah.
sell this footage on.
Best pay data Shadowrunner ever got.
Gonna do a push.
Wow.
Then you're gonna have to roll for psychic phenomena.
And knowing you'll be a demon host at the end of the day.
Yeah, does he have to roll on the shop table right now for what he's seeing?
If only. Alright, so Tex, did you roll sneak?
Oh yeah, let me roll.
They don't even have the dice to notice the fly drones.
My physical limit is 4, I think, so I get 4 hits.
Okay, so I'll see if they notice you. And they're distracted, so they have a negative penalty. Neither of them notice you.
I like how we're looking for shells. He's clearly not here, but we're getting sidetracked with these two.
As we should.
Tex, well, this is incredibly informational to both of us. I'm not sure where we're in.
So Tex is going to start searching to see if there's anything left behind by the troll.
So is there a search check in this game again?
Yep, it's perception.
Yeah, just go ahead and make it then.
You whip out the black light.
Perception.
This one's troll semen.
Sorry, man.
And actually, to make this interesting, this will be an extended test, Aaron, and if you don't find it in the time they finish up, they'll notice.
Does he have to make like a body roll for how long?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll actually do that. Why not?
Yes!
Oh,
Making an open roll.
Fucking Shadowrun, man.
I think I like Shadowrun already.
So that's 2 intervals.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not finished yet.
It's 3.
Keep looking. He'll do another one.
that dude has terrible stamina.
A good thing or a bad thing, though.
He's getting closer.
There's 4.
Can I put him off by making my flies buzz a bit?
That's 5.
It's fucking teamwork.
Okay, he does one more. Okay, so roll one more for me, search check. I'm gonna say when he exceeds his body, he's done. So yeah, make one more search check. Yeah. You've searched like 70% of the place now.
Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron?
Mhm.
Search check. Like
Another one?
perception.
Okay.
Yeah, one more.
Oh, my connection to the server's
Yeah,
been
mine
interrupted.
did.
Yeah, mine as well.
Oh, that's why we can't see what he's rolling.
Oh, yeah, I've rolled like a whole bunch.
Yeah, that's why we don't know. It just ended after I saw it.
What was the last dice pool you saw?
2, 2, 3.
7.
Yeah, 7.
7? Okay, yeah, I got 1 hit with 6, 1 hit with 5, 2 hits with 4, and another 2 hits with 3.
Yeah. So you would have found it on like his like third trust or something. Alright, so yeah, you find it before they finish. So you find what appears to be the remains of like a scrap of paper, and it's clearly written in a very like hastily written hand script, and it's the only thing inside the room that you can find, and it was like underneath the armoire or whatever you want to call it at the back of the room, and it's the only thing in the room you could find.
Alright, I'll take my findings and leave them to their...
Yeah, and Murdoch's got some pretty, good amateur porn, so...
Choice angles.
Yeah.
So like they're pretty good at it.
Yeah, it seems so.
I mean, they're not unattractive and amateurs and
Nah, they seem decent.
okay.
Alright, so Roll20 is down, so we just have to wait.
We have to go into detail then about
No.
Yes.
So should I
So we have all this
exit?
time.
You'll get banned from Twitch if I start describing
Oh, there we go.
sexual acts.
I'm back. I'm back to Vault 20.
Oh yeah, you rolled a shit ton of dice.
So yeah,
Yeah.
after Tex is done, I just park my bike outside, ready to get.
Okay, so the scribbling is written in a very sort of hastily written, handwriting, and on it says, maybe Thaddeus will actually be good for something. Hopefully I can pawn this for something. I don't know who I can give it to, but maybe Melvin knows, or Merlin knows someone. And that's all it says.
Does it have a date?
It seems like it was ripped from like an actual physical journal, and yeah, it was written 2 days ago.
I'll go back to my little corner and project again. I've been
Well, roll 20 is down
disconnected from
again.
Roll20.
Yeah.
What I'm planning to do is just assess the mood of the room 2 days ago, if I can do that.
Yeah, you can look for astral signals and stuff like that. Or in
You
traces.
find sad masturbation.
Lots and lots of it.
Yeah, the overwhelming emotion is loneliness.
Should I roll like any knowledge tests to see if I know this Merlin type guy?
Yeah, you guys can roll knowledge tests. It's like
What?
Merlin and as in like the wizard Merlin.
So, what type of
3 successes.
Well, what role do you want to make? I mean, I can't tell you who he is or what he is. You guys have
okay.
to just try and like think up stuff that he might be involved in.
gangs maybe?
So you knew he was trying to fence whatever he stole from Thaddeus to this guy, so it's obviously underworld of some kind.
I've got underworld.
Yeah.
Not like the movie or just in general.
In general. Who would take knowledge specific movie underworld?
You say like trids and then a specialization.
Go to fucking conventions for it and like ace everything because you know nothing but shit about underworld.
You'd be really good for one run, then
Yeah.
everything else.
The run where you stole the original print of fucking Underworld for some reason. Yeah. Oh, good.
Do I know anything that the shadow community has heard, Warren?
Yeah, Shadow Community could run as well, yeah.
4 hits.
Okay, well, how many hits did you get, Ollie?
Oh,
Wait.
hold on, give me a sec. I haven't rolled it yet.
Can you
But
guys
I-
still actually
One.
see things? Because I'm still just on a black screen.
No, we can't, but you can just tell me what you roll, and I'll trust you, because I'll know when it comes back anyway.
I got 1 for gangs.
And you got 4, you said, Aaron?
Oh, you can't see mine?
No.
No.
20's
Oh.
down.
Yeah, roll
Yeah, I
20
got-
down.
I got 4 hits. That's weird. I never got the your connection is interrupted thing.
Could I
That'll probably
roll
pop up here.
shadow communities with my specialization for news? News about this Merlin fellow?
Not the specialization.
Okay, just flat it.
Yeah.
I got 4 as well.
Okay, so the people with 4 hits in Underworld, Gangs would have been better, but Gang, he actually rolled lower with it and just got a 1, so 4 anyway. So you have heard recently that a dude called Merlin recently took over a small-time gang in an abandoned public records office, not too far away from where you are now, maybe about 10 or so blocks east, at the edge of Union Hill and what's it called, Somo or something. Yeah, so he's it's an old abandoned public records thing, and he and his gang took over the building, or rather, he rose to power in the gang, and apparently, with 4 dice, you know, he apparently kicked out all the non-human metahumans, and went like full on humanist sort of ragtag, street gang, if you know what I mean. So apparently he'd always hated the other metahumans in his gang, and there were a lot of humans, so he rallied them around him and took power through like racism and shit. So apparently that's the only Merlin you've heard of. And he calls himself Merlin because he is a dropout from a hermetic school of magic and decided to do underworld shit instead with what he learned, which wasn't much.
Oh,
So our troll went
He's
to go see a
awakened.
racist human.
Yep. So that's how desperate he was.
Okay.
And Merlin's gang was at least known for selling cram in bulk.
we have a way with it? We have a way
All
with
right.
it? Alright.
Once again, I opened my
Um,
bike to
And I think cram has like a mild, or Amber has a mild allergy to cram, is it?
yes, I do.
Yeah, so that's all kinds of
And
fun.
I'm addicted to cram.
Yeah. So just don't ever hug Tex, you're alright.
Yeah,
Sorry, is
I
it
wasn't
Amber
planning
human
to.
or elf? Or...
I'm a human.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I ever sneeze on Amber, she'll have an allergic reaction.
It's just that I keep my head covered because my head is.
Yeah,
shaved.
so all your dice rolls are popping up now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got
Yeah, it's
3
up to me.
successes on my sensing of the aura of the room.
Yeah, so the aura of the room has like a ton of mixed ones, but there's only one troll particular aura, and you can
Mhm.
presume that's probably shells. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to sense that particular one again, or
Can you sense what again, sorry?
the trolls aura?
Yes, you can try to sense the troll's aura, though it's a bit stale, so it'll be a higher threshold to learn anything.
Okay.
Okay, so you roll 3, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So did you land the flies on the wall? Wow.
I'm covering the nipples right now, so it's slightly less
I
R-rated.
should make her like slap them to swat the fly, and you'll be
No!
able to fight them. Yeah, so I'll like take them off now. So with 3 it counts as 1 hit. So what's the 1 hit thing again?
General mood.
Okay, so you could tell when he was doing this, desperation was the general mood. Is there anything else you learned?
His health and whether he's mundane or awakened.
He is mundane, and his health was poor and deteriorating. So that's what you know.
Okay.
We should go to this place unless we want to stand around listening to these people reproduce.
Yes, we should, Giant. They don't even sound like they're doing it.
Hold on,
right.
Giant, I'm almost done.
Tex, you are a man with unique hobbies. Work out.
I'll
send you the footage later, Tex. We should move on now.
Yep. Okay, so they are the place, the old Civic Record building is, like I said, about 10 blocks east of here. So you're talking about like 30 minutes, 40 minutes walking, about 10 minutes driving.
Half of my bike services to Tex again.
Yeah, giddy it.
Yeah, I walk because I can't fit in anything.
I keep Giant company.
Okay, so you
Why
guys.
does nobody want my car? Seriously.
It's
I literally can't
stinks
fit
of
in it.
depression.
I'm fucking
Can I ride
Yeah, if you
in
guys can just move all your characters down near his car, I'll copy paste all of you and move you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. Trolls can ride in it. Yes.
Okay, I'll ride this time.
Giant is just a little bit too big and awkward. Everyone else.
I could ride on top of the van, but not in it.
I don't think Kix could fit in the car, and that's fine. I got 4 legs.
Put the front
Is it
seat down.
nighttime, Warren?
Yeah, it's nighttime. You guys only spent like about 20, 30, maybe 40 minutes in that apartment, so it's like 8:40 now.
Okay.
Because your fight literally only took a few minutes. You guys just like annihilated them. So.
So I guess while I'm walking who's with me? Amber
Me.
and...
Kix.
Okay. So I just ask aloud. So, how did you two find out about job?
An ear here, an ear there. You know about stuff.
Okay, so you guys you guys can keep talking if you want to, and like what you did on the drive and shit. But you guys end up here. Can you see yourselves?
Black.
There we go.
Yeah. So I mean, your car gets parked there or whatever. But yeah, this is the building you get to. There's a fence all around it, indicated by the fence that you can't actually go over. But I didn't put like dynamic lighting into it because it wouldn't make sense because you can see through fences. So just don't walk over the fence because you can't.
Fire
My head
ends.
immediately goes dumpster diving.
That's a guy in there.
I like a challenge.
Hey Warren, are those actually legs?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Is that
wow.
our troll by any chance?
No. The legs are not attached to bodies.
oh.
So what's our angle?
Well,
I
someone
say
said that these guys sold cram, right?
Cram, yep.
So, and from what I know, Tex, you like that shit, right?
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
buy some.
It's good
he
for
likes
you.
it.
No,
Touch the stuff myself.
I might suggest that just the humans go in for a sec. Until we're sure like the coast is clear, but that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, you guys got just enough hits to know that at least the leader of this group is like well up Humanus' ass. He's like not a full-on member or anything, but he's trying to be like, you know, the muscled arm of the Poly Club, basically. You know, the one they never talk about.
Yeah, what's the outside of this building made from, more?
Concrete.
Okay.
And like, you know, steel, things like that.
Does it look decently put together, or is it like a shitty rundown place?
It was burnt down a while ago, and the upper floor is like collapsed, but the lower floor is still fairly solid. But it's a rundown shithole.
Switching to astral perception, is there a mana barrier around the place?
There is not a mana barrier around the entire place. There is a mana barrier around a certain room in the place.
Yeah, but I just see the exterior. I don't project yet.
Do you guys want me to send my fly in?
Do that.
There is way in round back near trash.
How about
Bomb up here.
you?
Okay, I'll put the
You
flies
guys
back in the trunk.
go up the back, and I'll get a way to get the rest of you in.
It's just a regular old fence, Warren, or is it?
The fence is about 3 meters tall.
I'm guessing they'll let me in if
Can I
I
just
just ask them
bend-
nicely.
Yeah, can I just bend the bars so that people can get in? Because I don't think Kix is going to be able to climb very well.
You can full on make an unarmed attack to like try and damage the bars if you want to.
Okay, could I make body
There's
plus
no
strength?
need. There's no need. I can just do my matrix stuff from out here.
Yep, she
Okay.
could and do that. Yeah. All right. I mean, like, Texas has another way of doing things. I mean, if you want to talk to them, that's an option. I mean,
The
you don't always
humans
have
should
to
talk to them.
don't always have to sneak or kill things. Just saying.
Well, no,
So-
it's because non-humans can't go in, so I just want to be nearby if shit hits the fan.
Yeah, that's fine. So basically, you're splitting the party. That's what you're
Yeah.
telling me.
I'm not looking to go in and murder everyone.
Yeah. I was just curious, like, what you guys were doing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'll do the human group first, if that's all right with you guys.
Murdoch, you go with the humans.
Wait, am I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're a human, Murdoch. Yes.
If you don't want to come, you don't need to come.
Sometimes he
Are
forgets.
you
He thinks he's a
bipolar or
droid.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you roll 1d6 again, see if your mood changes.
Oh,
Yep.
great.
He identifies as a drone.
Don't bring the drone.
Oh yeah.
I think
Fucking
6 is
perky.
Feeling good.
Manic.
I think 6 is stable. Yeah. Let me just check.
It's
Yeah,
stable.
6 is
Sure, it's not
stable, I think.
manic.
3
No,
to 4 is
you're
manic.
stable, so no.
Oh.
Manic
Okay.
good.
So are you bringing your drone, or like you leaving it out, or what are you doing?
Is bringing a drone generally considered
Oh.
something bad?
Yes, because they can record.
One with
shit.
an AK-97 attached
Okay.
to it.
I'll leave you. Oh, wait, can I send my drone to go with the
Yes.
freak
you
group?
Can,
Okay.
You can tell it to
Hey.
company and you can tell it to accompany and protect, and you also have AR that like nobody else can see if you don't want them to. So I mean, you can command it on your own anyway.
Please ignore the giant flying gun.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys walk up to the gate there. There's 2 gangers talking to each other. The gate's like clearly been left like unlocked or whatever, and they just turn to you and they put up a hand and go, "Yo, what the fuck do you think you're doing?"
Evening, fellas. I was just looking to re-up if possible, and Tex like points to a little hit of cram that he pulls from his pocket.
So he looks you all over for a minute and says, "You new? Never seen you around here before. Certainly not heard that accent in a while."
Yeah, I'm up from Austin, just got into town, well, not all that long ago, and my leftovers haven't been lasting me as long as I'd like. So I'm kind of looking to pick up a rather large package. That's why I came your way. I heard you were the men to talk to.
All right, so they look at each other for a moment. He says, "Wait here, I'll be right back." And then one of them leaves. And then a few minutes go by, and we'll actually go to the other group to see what they do. So do you guys do anything while they're doing that?
Is there a roof to this building?
The roof is what remains of the second floor, because the roof actually collapsed onto the second floor, so it's a ruin.
If I fired my grappling gun up there, could I climb up there?
Yep.
I fucking do it.
Yep, so make a climb check then, if you're going to
yeah.
do that.
I have
Giant.
timing gear as well, if that helps.
Yeah, it just makes it so it's an assisted climb, not an unassisted, so you can't fall and shit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what is climbing?
Strength plus gymnastics?
Yep. And
Uh,
+2 if it's assisted.
Okay, so
Which
gymnastics,
means-
I have a strength is 5, so 13, right?
How many ranks in gymnastics do you have?
Well, I have 1 rank in gymnastics.
Yep,
Okay.
so you add that to your strength.
Okay, so that makes it 6, and then you said +1 for being climbing gear, right?
+2 if you have climbing gear, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
8. And while he's doing that, Giant is going through the refuse looking for like a metal bar that I could bash someone's head in and not kill them with.
Yeah, there's plenty of metal refuse, so you can just get a club. So it's just like a normal club. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stat it in.
Would I be able to put my fly in here?
Yeah, the door has been broken out there, and it looks like that's a massive pile of refuse. It just looks like the gangers have been like throwing everything from like anything into there. So the pile like literally leads up to the door. It actually blocks the door, but only the top of like the door is still like visible that they just throw shit through. So your like fly spy can fit through it, but nothing else can like easily get through like the gap, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I can see people in here, but how can I do this over comms or something?
You can.
We've got
I guess,
DNI, so we
yeah.
can brain text each other.
So do you want to link the images from the drone to other people?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So all of you should be able to see that now? I think?
I can't.
No. Okay, I'll fix
Nope.
it. Give me a sec. I'll have to make it so that they can all control it, but it should be alright. Now you should all be able to see that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I can see.
Nice cars.
Damn, yeah. Grand Theft Auto.
How illegal is theft?
It's illegal as the real world. Everything in the real world applies here, it's just easier to get away with, really.
But how easy is that's what I want to know.
It depends who you're killing. If you're killing like a governor, it's like as hard as it is to kill a
We're gonna
governor.
keep going
Actually
down the
harder.
list.
Yeah.
How illegal is terrorism? How illegal is arson?
Everything the same as now, except more inequality. Like the poor, you could probably murder and no one would really give a shit unless it was a large amount of them. But if you killed one like rich dude, you'd have like high threat response teams following you the rest of your life.
In the Shadowrun world, is having sex with a centaur classed as bestiality?
That's actually an interesting question, which they did go into, if I remember correctly. And I think it's like it depends what the person thinks about it.
Yeah, it's like if you're into it because it's got animal parts, then it's bestiality. But if it's just like you like the person,
How
Then
illegal
that's
is
fine.
bestiality in Shadowrun?
hop on and find out.
It's as illegal as it is in like normal circumstances. So yeah. Right, now that that's gone.
Seems like a good time to jump into the Matrix.
Yeah, you can jump into the Matrix if you want to, but I'll go back to the humans now because to make it even. Okay, so after a while, the guy comes back again and says, "Alright, you guys are in for now, but remember, we're watching you and we have eyes everywhere. So go ahead and head right in." So they open the door for you and close it quickly after. And you guys are there.
I really wanted to suspiciously say, "So do I," but I didn't.
So, humans, what do you do?
I'm just following text along.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make careful note of what like everybody looks and sounds like if I hear them talking, in case I need to impersonate them later.
Oh yeah, there are a bunch of people talking, like the two gangers on the fucking terrible ruined couch over there are like literally doing crime right now and like shooting the shit between each other. The other one over there is like going through the refuse pile over there, like looking for anything. Throwing like stray needles and shit away. Yeah, so that's a ruined, what appears to be a public records library, and there's just a guy in the corner like literally smoking a blunt, and he just ignores you.
I suppose we should try and make our way towards the like rubbish door, maybe push it through from the inside. Make a hole for the.
Well, bear in
Meta.
mind that they know you're here and they're expecting you to go to like where you buy drugs and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So if
I-
you could spend a few minutes like idly looking around, but after like 5 minutes you don't turn up, he's gonna get suspicious.
yeah, if you message us that, I'm just like, Giant can clear bags if we need to get in. Do not worry.
Yeah, so it'll take Giant a couple of minutes to clear the bags. And try not making much noise because there's like clangy metal bits.
Yeah, that's why I haven't started now.
So you go in there and there's a bunch of gangers playing what appear to be cards. There's a bartender in the corner, and one of the gangers, the female, like there's a massive like old plasma screen TV in the corner there, and not like an AOR display, an actual plasma. And one of the gangers just looks up and like says, "You here to buy?" This is the part where you talk.
Tex!
Sorry, my
I'm
wife's
not buying any
talking to me. Can you
drugs.
say that again?
They're just playing cards. They're watching like a plasma TV, an actual plasma TV. There's a guy in the corner at the bar, and one of them just looks up and says, "So are you here to buy?"
You got it.
All right, she just points into like the door over here, and says, "Go talk to Merlin."
A nod. Make my way over towards Mr. Merlin.
All right, so Merlin is here, literally counting, what appears to be new and cred sticks and like stacking up the numbers and things like that. And then he just sort of notices you approaching and like sweeps them all into a desk drawer, and then just sort of says, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Yeah, I was looking to pick up a little more of my weapon of choice.
All
And
right,
he
so
pulls out, like, show him a little thing of cram.
all right, so he says, "Okay, nice, come here." And he goes over to this crate over here, and he opens it up, and there's like at least several pounds of it, all in like white bags, and he just takes them out and says, "So how much are you looking for?"
I need to look up the price of cram.
Mm-hmm. You're actually gonna buy some, yeah?
Yeah,
Can I
might
quickly
as
ask? Can I quickly ask him if he
I
has
think it's
any
like 10 of
bipolar
those.
drugs?
10 of those.
Do you actually ask him if he has bipolar drugs?
Yeah.
So he just sort of looks at you and says, "Fuck, dude, that'll be kind of speciality, but I could try."
I make
Yes,
a mental
please.
note.
All right, so he make a man. Yeah, Amber notes down everything, just like Ivy, I guess. Yeah.
Not as maniacally.
Mm-hmm. So he like clicks his fingers and says, "Russ, get in here." And then this guy comes in and says, "Yeah, boss. Could you go look in the store, see if we have any fucking what were you, dude? Fucking crazy bipolar? Yeah, bipolar pills."
Yeah.
All right, fucking nutter. And then he just goes off. Okay,
Gonna
so
end
this-
with the group coming back to us and being like, "Well, we got the drugs. That wasn't our mission."
So Tex says, so I guess I'd like to pick up about a quarter ounce now. And I'm assuming that's about 35 hits. And if it's good, I'll be back for a whole lot more.
All right, so he literally just scoops some out of the thing, puts it in the baggie, twirls it around his hand, like clamps it with a little like stamp, kind of like a clothes head peg, and then just hands it to you and then says, "There you go."
Like a goldfish at a fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just normal price, right?
Yeah.
Does he use a golden trowel?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm totally looting that later if we kill him.
We're not killing any more people.
Oh. Where are the hobos?
So Tex sends D&I text to everybody saying, hey, should I just try to see if I can get information off the troll from this guy now, or do we want to...
Just ask if he's seen our friend Shells.
Yeah, so Tex says, say, you wouldn't happen to be familiar with a big ugly troll, pockmarks all over his face, would you?
So he looks at you coyly for a moment and then says, might do. Let me just see if we're on the level here. And he goes to sit down again. You talking about Shells?
Yeah, that's his name. Son of a bitch owes me money.
And he fucking smiles and laughs and then like slams the table and says, well, I'll be fucking damned. He owes me money too. Then he looks you over for a minute and looks at the other two and says, I'm going to be pretty honest here, because I actually rolled judge intentions here in private, just for the record. You guys don't look like my regular customers. I'm going to have you pinned as freelancers of some kind. You looking for him for a payday?
Yeah, like I said, he owes me money, and he owes some other people money too, so we're trying to get square with him, if you know what I mean.
Alright, so he sort of smiles a really broad grin and says, well then, maybe I can sweeten the deal. How about this? I'll give you what information I have about where I last know he may have gone to ground, and you go get his head for me. Bring it back, and I'll throw in a couple new one for you. that means, you know, 3 ways, maybe, since you're already going from, what do you say, 1k new in a piece.
Well, to be honest, he's a punk and all that, but if I was going to take his head off, I'd probably have to bring in a little bit of additional help.
You want to negotiate?
Yeah.
Alright, roll negotiation.
Let me find out how much we get for just an ear, maybe.
Okay, so you talk fast around him, and even though you can tell that Merlin is kind of a skilled negotiator himself, he's not anywhere close to you, so he just finally slams down and says, well, damn, you sound like you know what you're doing, and you seem to have a pretty good lead, so I say we'll go, how about 1.5 each?
Fair enough.
Okay, so is it just the 3 of you, or have you got some people hiding in the bushes outside or something?
Yeah, I got some more people on my team I'd want to bring in for this. Would you like to meet them?
So
Yeah, it's them. Oh God.
he raises an eyebrow and says, well, that depends. What kind of friends are they?
Well, you know, I'm not too picky, so unfortunately we have to work with who we get set up with. They're not all humans.
Okay, so he just sort of, you know, grimaces a bit, sorry, and just looks at you and says, alright, how about this? I pay each of you 2.2 and you never tell the others that we made this little deal, and I never have to meet that scum. How about that?
My grin widens.
You've got a deal.
Okay, 2.2 for the 3 of you, no more. Okay. So the last I knew about shells was dude went to ground in the sewers, not too far from here. It's not attached to the underground or anything, so I wouldn't worry too much about meeting any trogs in there, but it's not that, you know, safe, so you're gonna have to be careful. Plus there's God know what else, you know, lurking down there. But as far as I know, last time we caught him when he stiffed me for some of his hit last time he took some without, you know, we had an arrangement where he just, you know, took some and he'd pay me at the end of the week, but he, you know, skimped me for a few weeks. Last time I found him, he went to ground inside this old energy junction below the sewers, so he's probably gone to ground there again. As far as I know, that's like his safe zone.
Does he have any friends down there with him?
No, but there's the kind you don't want to talk to down there. Trogs, Keebs, fucking Cutters, Stunties, all of them, you know, general scum. So, I mean, do yourselves a favor, if you see any of them, just fucking waste them and be done with it.
I know that feel, bruv.
So are we done here, or do you need to know anything else? So he's told
Other
you
than
to
the price of my crazy drugs.
Oh, yeah, right. So the guy comes back with the crazy drugs, and he says, well, he has 5 doses of it, and he says, all we got is 5, boss. So he turns to you and says, so if you want all 5 hits, that'll be 500.
I think that's worth it.
Yeah, well, it is 100 new in black market normally. It's 500, like, from a legit place, so...
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, 500 new in, take that from your thing.
Yeah.
So you just want us to show up when we got his head, or you want me to give you a call?
Just come back here with the head and I'll transfer it. I like to do things personal, like.
Alright. We'll be seeing you soon.
Alright, Russ see these boys out. And he says, alright, come with me.
So, when I was on the roof, would I have been able to, like, follow their movements and actually get over the room they were in and actually listen to the conversation, or?
Well, first of all, you got on the roof, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so you're on the roof. No, you can't hear their conversation because the floor is quite thick. So you can explore the roof a bit if you want to. There are some holes in the roof that drop down into various places. There's 2, in fact. There's one near the south and one near the north west. Do you want to look through any of them?
No, I'll just, like, equal distance between the 2.
Okay. So, They let you guys out, and job's done.
Come back down then.
Yeah, Giant lumbers back over the fence.
See, not everything has to end in killing. But
As you guys make your way back to the car, Tex says, "So we got a good location on this shells that we're looking for, and boss man inside is going to give us about 950 New yen a piece to take his head off and give it back to him."
the double cross.
Why we kill this man? Our boss, the short man, he tell us not kill him.
But Giant, it also seemed that Shortman didn't want to see.
He didn't
Mr.
want to see
Shells
him again. He just asked you not to kill him. But I mean, if you don't tell him, he's not gonna know. So.
Yeah, I know, but Giant doesn't like killing, so...
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's gonna be karma costs if you go with it, but there's more new in it if you do it, so...
Yeah, Tex is like, well, I don't remember him saying that a stipulation of the job was that his head remain intact, and that head is worth a decent payday, so I think we should take it, personally.
Giant is no doctor, but if you take head from body, I think that kill body.
That's the
fine, let's
general
get him
diagnosis.
I've heard around that you can actually keep the body, Giant. But again, we should try scientific method and all that.
I don't know where you guys come from, but the jobs I used to do, it's prioritize the first person.
I mean, we left a body in the other place, and all we got from there was a little bit of information. At least this one will actually get us paid.
We're getting paid, though. Like,
What
are we now? Are we just assassins for hire or what?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be killing people, I'd like to get paid for it.
I would rather kill no one at all.
Yeah, I'm with Giant on this one. That was a mistake back there.
I just point at Firehead. I just point at him, I don't say anything.
I just look down in shame.
It is okay.
So how about
Pat
this?
you on the shoulder.
If it does come to a fight, we take his head. But if we can keep it peaceful, we keep it peaceful. So
Could we bring man other head of ugly orc? Troll, even.
I don't know. He seemed to have a certain look about him that wasn't too common, so I think they might know the difference.
I could punch face, make it look different.
So, you're okay with killing some random guy and just taking his
No,
head?
no, just finding a corpse,
Just find dead troll. There are many in Barrens.
I mean, look, there's some fucking legs sticking out of the dumpster back there, so there gotta be like a head rolling around somewhere.
We wait
Let's
for
just
someone to die of old age. And
Let's
take
play
it.
this one by ear, see how it goes.
Yeah, I agree.
Troll Giant just nods and says, "Right, where are we going?" Troll has. Why do I keep calling myself Troll? Giant has to walk.
Alright, so the location he gave you is actually literally just quite close to you, or it's about a block south of you, and it's a manhole that leads down into the sewer.
Not a centaur hole.
The manhole is big enough to fit you all.
Excellent.
But Kick will have to go down like one way, and then like the way you move a couch through a corner.
I can levitate people.
Yeah, you can levitate her down. That's
Put her on a rope and I'll lower her down.
I don't know if she can climb like ladders and stuff. So
Nope,
yeah.
probably not.
Yeah, hooves, no opposable thumbs. Well, on the bottom.
Okay, well I'll move you in them.
I guess on the way, I assume Tex rides with me again, yeah? I offer, so.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I ask what did you do before this life?
Oh, I used to be a Lone Star agent down in Texas.
Get into much shit or no?
Oh yeah, you ever been near Aslan?
Nope.
Fucking blood magic, man, all over the place.
I've really dealt with many mages myself. It's just all of these typical street thugs.
It's pretty creepy. I'll just leave it at that.
That's why you do the cram.
Yeah. What about you? Where are you from?
Born and raised here, mate. Used to work for the... What family did you say, Warren?
Let me find it for you. You worked for... Yeah, let me just link it to you.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm gonna butcher this name, so...
Oh man, they just released some cool concept art for data trials.
Yeah, I used to work for the Galani, right? Galani?
Gianelli?
Gianelli.
Gianelli, that's it,
Gianelli.
yeah. Gianelli family. And then got into a bad situation, fucked up a job, got beat up pretty badly, then they just kicked me to the curb.
There you go. So you guys, I'm not even gonna make you roll for the levitate and stuff. Yeah, because no bother. Alright, so you get down there. The only one who's hurt, I think, is Firehead, who has some stun damage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How long has it been?
it's been like at least an hour now. So
Yeah, he can roll.
Body plus willpower.
yeah, roll body plus willpower.
So on the way,
How do I do that? Or just...
You just look up your body and your willpower, and then roll Shadowrun on that many dice. So
so on the way here, Amber hooks her arm on the giants, looks up at him and says, "What about you? What's your past, big guy?"
Giant doesn't want to talk about this. Maybe other time.
Oh.
Some cold winters in Russia, huh?
Now I wonder if Mind Probe would give me something.
That's creepy. Someone doesn't immediately tell you their life story. Must mind probe.
Yes.
oh, you're actually gonna mind problem?
No.
Wow.
But I am wondering if I could get something out of it.
What's your logic plus will, Giant?
Like 3 dice.
Oh, was it logic?
My logic's 1.
Wow.
You may notice I haven't been playing him as the cleverest, the sharpest tool in the box.
No.
He literally can't use Google.
He's the hammer.
He goes to Google and types in the word Google.
Why for matrix search you need like what? He
You
can't
need
actually...
2 logic if you're not skilled in computers,
Yep.
because you
Wow.
default -1, and he's got 1
So
logic.
he literally doesn't know how to Google.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a keyboard in the world big enough for Giant anyway.
That's still
He's
pretty
a
funny.
dialing wand.
I've got one of those phones they have for fat people with the huge numbers on them.
Well, if
Yeah,
we're
so,
going
I
like
mean-
this, I'm going to quickly ask Firehead on the way down what his past is.
Yeah. So Firehead, what's your past?
I don't say anything.
Wow.
Yep, thought as much.
Firehead's a dick.
Well, I have 1 charisma, and yeah.
And you punch random dudes to death with fire.
Well,
Don't worry, buddy,
she
I'm right there
started
with
it.
you. I've got 1 charisma too.
I'm not very charismatic either.
Well, did I make it, by the way? The...
Yep, you reduce your stun by 4.
So it goes down, not up. Just yeah.
I guess Giant goes down first, and I just like shout up the ladder. Hold your noses when you come down. The smell is something special. I
Put
put
my
on
gas
my
mask
ballistic
on.
mask.
Fine, I've just been in a car with Firehead.
Funny.
I put on my ballistic mask as well.
I put on a gas mask.
I'm going raw.
Just hold breath, we'll be fine.
Someone
Let's
just
hit
eat
this
a
break.
crisp.
No.
Illegal action performed.
Yeah.
Because that was a sickening crunch. All I just heard.
That was my knuckles.
I stepped on my cat, sorry.
Oh,
Swine,
God.
it's my
wow.
jelly.
Do you even have a cat, Aaron? I know you have dogs.
Not
yeah.
anymore.
So Murdoch dives into the waste river.
Don't.
It's skiing all over again.
Yeah.
The
My
skin
clip clop
situation.
echoes off the walls.
Just don't go
Look
buy
at my
used underwear from
hooves.
anyone, please.
So is this an actual camera above me, Warren?
Give me a second.
Okay.
I was on another page. Yes, that is in fact actually a camera, but it is no longer working, and it's just printed with the municipal, service of Seattle. So it looks like it was just here to monitor flow, and it's long since, it's even old, by about 2 decades. So it's just completely abandoned.
Giant has one logic, so he pulls it off the wall and
Alright.
throws it into the river.
It cracks off the wall, there's not even a spark, and it just floats in the river.
They
Good
won't
job.
see us now. I have done well.
Good job.
Good job.
Giant.
Someone pins like a gold star on my chest.
Once you get back, I'll buy you something nice.
Warren, what the fuck are they?
I forgot what, sorry?
This.
Oh, the blood? Oh, right. That is some strange, weird egg things. Yes.
Egg things.
Weird egg things.
Oh no,
Okay.
I didn't mean the blood. I meant the weird plant things over here.
Yeah, the weird egg things, yeah. Weird egg things.
Oh, okay.
I don't see eggs. What?
I have
Oh,
biotechnology.
those.
Can I roll biotechnology on the eggs?
Hey,
It would
Amber.
actually be parazoology.
I have it.
Oh,
Hey, Amber, that's not nothing to do with blood magic, is it?
Hope not.
So you have no idea what those egg things are. And, yep, that's it. You
Ooh.
literally have no idea. Yep.
I shrug and say, no idea.
Is it magically active?
There is a magic aura around some of the eggs, but the ones that are opened no longer have a magic aura.
Yeah, some of the ones that didn't hatch have some magic around them, but the ones that already open just
Alright, definitely not blood magic then.
no.
Giant does
Shouldn't
not
be.
like eggs.
You don't like eggs?
Good to know.
Cannot afford.
Good
you're
point.
gonna run the
I think-
shadows.
And whenever we pass by a camera, he pulls it off the wall and throws it into the river again.
Oh, man.
Are these things the eggs or those bubbles?
Those are bubbles.
Yeah, they're like weird.
The egg things
alien
were way
blobs.
back there, yeah.
I like how we've already split the pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are just in the sewer, you just have no idea where you're going, you're just wandering around the sewer, so I mean, you guys need to try and find where to go, so...
Could I
What?
do a navigate test maybe?
God, the party is so
To
split.
try to make sense?
Do I have to do some awesome roll to be able to walk across this pipe?
No, the pipe is thick and it's not slippery or anything, you can just walk across it. It even has guardrails on it, so...
Well, this looks interesting.
Yeah. Banana guy.
I have found weapons. I DNI text everyone.
Ooh.
Even though it looks like that, I couldn't actually remove the image, so it's literally just a rusted AK-97.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still. I have
And
found
that
weapons.
pistol up there is a rusted Browning Ultra Power. Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
you guys can take them if you want. I mean, you can sell them, but they're shit quality.
I leave it alone.
I'll take the guns.
Murdoch, you seem more chipper than before. Are you feeling better, friend?
Yeah, I think I'll be feeling better for a while too. I've managed to pick up some delightful drugs from that last man we spoke to.
Yes, yes.
Like I said to text, drugs bad. Do not do these things.
Well, these are different kind of drugs, but maybe.
Warren, is this thing anything interesting?
So that is ripped off of some machine of some kind, and it seems to be long since detached, but you have no idea what it is. You need to actually engineer and mechanical to know what it is. That's a mannequin that has been dressed up in a reed for some reason, like a Christmas reed.
I think this leads back to where we
Yeah.
came in. We retraced steps.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, Murdoch, you probably actually notice like Giant pauses at the bloodstain and looks a bit dizzy, and like quickens his pace as he walks past it.
Oh, actually, when you see the bloodstain giant, roll a memory test.
Ooh. So tempted to edge this, just because no more, but no. Fuck. At least it wasn't a glitch this time.
Okay, so a brief memory of blood between your hands, like literally dripping between your fingers, and a feeling of like power comes over you, and then the memory fades.
Yeah, you just see Giant shake his head, and he literally like slaps the side of his head once as he carries on walking. And Murdoch, you probably are quite concerned by that.
Mm-hmm.
I know how people have tics occasionally. It's fine.
You alright, Giant?
I am fine. Did you find anything over here? There is nothing much on the other side.
Yeah, it just kind of loops back around. Warren, do you
Oh.
think I could do navigation to try to make sense?
Yes, but remember, Amber does actually have the dude's astral signature, so she can try, in a sense, to find him.
Murdoch can also use some
Okay.
flies to look around.
First, I will assist his navigation. Well, and I still assist.
Do you actually want your drones, Murdoch? Because I forgot about them.
I'll get them in a minute.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get them now anyway.
Okay, cool.
Jump this river.
Yeah, the river is like mostly water, but there's definitely some shit in it that's not water. So
Yeah.
your
So
drones are
to
like up there.
find his astral signature, to well, just roll a sensor.
Yep. Try and
Okay.
detect it.
Boom.
Okay, so what? Yeah. Okay, so you definitely pick up his signature, and
Mhm.
it's leading south from the blood pool down where the pipe you are nearly right now.
Okay, so I DNI everyone and say, "Follow me." I can sense his aura.
I think I found some grates that maybe we can get down.
No, south.
Yeah, it's south from where Amber is right now.
Guess we start.
Like the
heading
casual banana right there.
south.
he knows that. Did you?
Can slip.
By the way, I am walking on the pipe.
I
Okay.
push him into the water. No, I'm kidding. Tempting, but no.
Yeah, and Giant
Right.
will actually take the lead, just having Amber point me in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. So, Amber,
I push him along like he's a
Amber,
shield.
make navigation checks, trying to follow the faint trail of his signature.
Okay. Can I have text?
Can I assist?
Assist?
Yes, he can assist.
Ooh. I just need one success. Yeah. Boom!
Okay, so skillfully following the trail, even though it's cold by at least a few hours or more at least, you do eventually come to what appears to be a maintenance utility door of some kind, and on the outside of it is a big glaring yellow and sort of semi-torn warning, but you guys can clearly tell it says warning high electricity, but his aura goes straight into the room.
Yep, I stop Giant at the door and say, yeah, he's behind this door. Or he's gone through here.
It's okay. I do not conduct electricity.
You sure?
People do not. We are not metal.
You do make a good
Can't
point,
argue with
Giant.
that.
Okay, so you guys head into the room, and very quickly opens up into a very obvious high power sort of line, and yeah, this is what it looks like.
Okay, so what? Oh, okay, it's funny. So what can't we walk on?
You guys can walk on everything here.
Alright.
Just I wouldn't, I mean, standing on cables might be difficult. But this is a power exchange area. It's one of, well, I mean, if anyone knows anything about engineering, you can know more about it. But you can tell immediately, like, this is like some heavy-duty industrial shit, like for municipal city grids kind of thing.
If I grab one of the cables, do I become the Flash?
You can try.
Hmm. Amber, you said you know where this man is.
He's going through here.
So his aura ends right here, Amber, and then disappears as if it was in thin air.
Yeah, I stop here and slightly confused.
Literally, actually, do you have like magical theory or anything like that, or arcana to like try and explain this?
I do have
magic theory.
Arcana.
Yeah, anyone with like magic theory or arcana can try and give a guess as to why an astral signature would just immediately disappear.
Do I roll Arcana then?
Yeah, you can. Okay, so Amber is a bit perplexed, but Tex has heard some ideas during his time as a Lone Star detective. You do know that some magical people are able to mask their signature or cleanse it, but to do it to this degree takes a hint of skill or some knowledge of the person. So either that or he somehow figured out how to teleport, which is like
He's a
beyond.
pixie.
Yeah, or which is like beyond the beyond magical capabilities. But his aura literally, like Amber, his aura literally just disappears into thin air.
Right.
Probably some kind of ritual or something.
I just
Anything
told the
about
party
this,
to
Tex?
whatever it is.
Because let's just say I didn't have the best of educations in magic.
Yeah, well, in another laugh, they kind of taught us a thing or two about mages because we had to patrol areas with mages. So you learn a couple things.
So yeah, I use my voice modulator and just go to 100 decibels, shouting shells. Where you at?
Yeah, so it just echoes through the area, and all of you make a perception test for me.
Audio or visual?
Audio.
What would be perception?
There's actually a skill called perception. Yeah.
Intuition.
It's
plus.
intuition plus your perception ranks.
Oh, I don't have any. So is it just intuition then?
Mm-hmm.
And
Minus
Minus one.
Minus
Okay.
one.
Oh yeah.